Welcome to the online lecture series on 8051 microcontroller. In this video lecture, we shall see the TMOD register. The TMOD register, it basically selects the operational mode of timers T0 and T1. Okay, it's an 8-bit register and it is byte accessible. Okay, you have to write all the 8 bits at a time. Now if you see this register, so the first lower 4 bits are for timer 0 and the next 4 bits, okay, are for the timer 1. Okay, so if you see the bits, you have M0, M1, counter or timer, gate signal, gate bit, similarly for timer. Okay, so before using the timer, you should first configure the mode of the timer. Okay, whenever you use the timer, this is the first step, configuring the timer in any one of these modes. Okay, so first you have to decide whether you are using the timer as counter or timer. Counter means to count the external events, timer when you use to generate the delays. Okay, so as you can see, T bar represents an active low signal. Okay, whenever you want to use as a timer, it will be configured as 0. And whenever you want to use it for counter operation, that is to count the external events on T0 or T1 pin, then you should configure it as a counter by writing it 1. Now in our case, we never use it as a counter, therefore this bit will always be 0. Okay. Next, coming to the mode bits. Now 8051 timer can be operated in 4 modes, which are named as mode 0, mode 1, mode 2 and mode 3. So to configure these 4 modes, he has given 2 bits, okay, for both timer 0 and timer 1. So if you want to configure it as 13-bit timer mode, you have to write 002 M0 and M1. So in case of 13-bit timer mode, so this will work as 8-bit timer or counter with the count loaded in TH register, and the TL register will be having the 5-bit prescaler. We will not be using this mode, so you need not worry about this mode. The only two modes which we will be using is mode 1 and mode 2. In mode 1, it is called as 16-bit timer mode. Okay, so if you want to configure the timer as 16-bit timer mode, you have to write 0, 1. Okay, in this case, the count will be loaded into TH and TL register. X indicates, suppose if you are using timer 0 register, so you can treat this as TH0 and this as TL0. And if you are using timer 1 register, so this will be TH1 and TL1. That's why for general indication, X is indicated. Okay, so in this we will be loading the 16-bit count value. So the maximum count will be FFFF. Okay. The next mode, it is the 8-bit auto reload mode. Okay. For this you have to write 102 M1 and M0. This mode is 8-bit mode. Okay. In this mode, the TH will be loading holding a value. Okay, and each time a overflow occurs, okay, the value will be reloaded automatically. Okay. More details will come when we study timer in auto reload mode. Okay. As of now, you can understand that this is only a 8-bit mode. So the maximum value that can be loaded is FF. The last is a split timer mode, for which you should write 1 1. Okay. In this case, TL0 holds 8-bit timer value for timer 0 control bits, and timer TH0 is controlled by timer 1 control bits. Okay. Of all these 4 modes, you should concentrate on mode 1 and mode 2. The last bit is the gate bit, which I will discuss when I will discuss the interrupts. Okay. As of now, the gate bit is always configured as 0. Okay. We shall see few examples of configuration. Suppose I want to configure timer 0 in mode 1. Okay. What is mode 1? Mode 1 is 16-bit timer mode. Okay. So anyway, you know this. We are using this as timer, so this bit will be 0. Okay. Gate will also be 0. And since I am configuring timer 0, I need not worry about this timer 1 bits. Okay. Now for mode 1, I should write 0, 1. Okay. What about these bits? You can write all 0. So the value will be 0, 1, H. So you have to load 0, 1, H into the tmod register. Okay. So tmod will be equal to 0, 1, H. Fine. Suppose you want to configure timer 0 in mode 2, that is the auto reload mode. Okay. What is the bit value? It is 1, 0. So what is the value now? 0 to H. Okay. Suppose you want to configure timer 1 in mode 2. Okay. Timer 1 in mode 2. So you have to configure these bits. Gate will be anyway 0. You are using for timer. So mode 2 means 1, 0. These bits you need not worry. So the value will be 2, 0. Suppose you want to configure timer 1 in mode 1, that is 16-bit mode. So in that case, this will be 0 and 1. The value will be 1, 0. Suppose you want to configure timer 1 in mode 1 and timer 0 in mode 2. Okay, as I said, both timers are independent. Now first we will configure timer 0 in mode 2. So gate will be 0 and we are using it as timer. So for mode 2 it will be 1, 0. Okay. And this will be 0 for mode 1, sorry 0. And since we are operating timer 1 in mode 1, the value will be 0, 1. So what is the hex value? It will be equal to 1 to H. Okay. So how will we write this in assembly? So we will write like move tmod comma hash 1 to H. So this is the assembly instruction. Okay. If you want to write in C, so tmod will be equal to 0 into 12. So this is how we configure the tmod register. Okay. What you do is you configure timer, both the timers in mode 2 and find out the value. Thank you.